we are trying this once again. We are reviewing National Treasure to potentially wrap up Nicolas Cage month.
Or not.
Or not. Somehow, when I was exporting the review, the footage ended up getting deleted. No!
So we're trying to film this again. Hopefully it works this time.
All right, so National Treasure came out in 2005. I think it's a guilty pleasure for. Is it? Would it be considered a guilty pleasure?
Yeah. I'd say so.
So, for those who don't know the concept of National Treasure, Nicolas Cage plays this man whose name, funny enough, happens to be Ben Franklin Gates. Yes, he was named after Benjamin Franklin.
This plot gets ridiculous.
No, it's basically just imagine Nicolas Cage in an Indiana Jones movie. That's basically the movie you get.
For kids. This
Yeah,
is a
I
P.
would say
This has a PG rating.
yeah, although when we were watching this, I think we made the agreement that if kids were to watch this, I think it would be marketed more towards, I want to say maybe 10-year-olds, maybe a little bit older.
Yeah, older kids. There is some gun violence, but no one gets. You don't see any blood. No one gets. I don't think anyone even gets. I think every bullet misses its target.
Oh yeah, no, everybody in this movie is horrible at aiming.
Stormtroopers have better aim.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yes.
Okay, so basically, Ben, Nicolas Cage's character, he is on a mission to protect the Declaration of Independence by stealing it. I think that seems like a reasonable.
Well, yeah, true. But the whole idea is that his ancestors were given, or let me put it this way: the founding fathers supposedly were protecting this like ancient treasure that
Yep.
all these civilizations had added to over the years,
Hmm.
and they're trying to keep this from the British, and they hid the treasure with, and there's all these clues and riddles to try and find it.
Right.
Nicolas Cage's character is the descendant of someone who has one of the clues, so he
And
decides to go find this treasure, and
and
one of the
Nicolas Cage
clues leads him to the Declaration of Independence.
and
But
Nicolas Cage's family is one that's surrounded by a ton of controversy. They're not a very well liked family, I'd say.
oh no, they're probably just a bunch of conspiracy theorists.
And I think a lot of people see them as pretty crazy.
Oh yeah,
But one of the main clues that leads to the treasure happens to be on the back of the Declaration of Independence. So it's
supposedly there's this invisible map on the back.
yep. So it's between Nicolas Cage, his partner Riley, and this historian Dr. Abigail Chase, chasing against a couple of Ben's former colleagues to see who could get the map and who could get the treasure first.
We agree Riley was kind of annoying.
Yeah, I can tell they're trying to make him to be the comic relief, but they could have written him better, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he gets a couple funny lines here and there, and he actually
Yep.
does stuff. Like he does figure out clues and stuff.
Yeah, although I do wonder like how they're able to figure this out like almost immediately.
Yeah, some of these. Yeah, you got to buy into this in order to have a good time.
Yeah, like I this isn't a movie that you really don't need to dive that deep into. I mean, it's a movie where a treasure map is hidden on the back of arguably one of the most famous articles in United States history.
Well, I would argue you'd have to know about the history and the time period they're talking about.
That's true, but yeah, I guess I can agree with that.
I could see some of our non-American viewers not knowing what the Declaration of Independence is.
That's true. That's very true. Um, yeah, I think this is also there's like a lot of exposition in this movie, but
Oh yeah,
it's pretty well spread out. I think.
yeah. If you have subtitles on, it's not that big of an issue.
No, I
At least
think
that's what I found. I had subtitles on.
yeah, it's subtitles on. I rented this off of Amazon.
Yeah, my dad has Disney Plus, so I watched off that.
Yeah, I know. I need to get back into Disney Plus. I got kicked out, but okay, anyway, that's another story.
Yeah,
Okay, so would this be a movie that we'd recommend? Like we said, probably older kids would enjoy this fine.
yeah. I mean, I'd probably put it on a couple of times in the future. I wouldn't like seek this out, But if
No,
I'm like kind of bored, need some time to kill, maybe I'll just throw this on for fun.
it's by no means a masterpiece, but it's something that I actually enjoyed.
So do I.
So next review, should we talk about what we want to do next?
I'm gonna take his face. So,
Oh,
fun fact: we had not decided what we were going to review next when we filmed this the first time, but now we do know what we're filming.
yes. So we are actually really excited for this one.
Oh yeah,
Nicolas Cage and John Travolta in an over-the-top action movie by John Woo. How can you not get excited about this? All right, so until next time, to treason.
the treason.